today I want to come and raise for you about the Matthew chapter 11 verse 3. Um, Jesus talk about something here, okay? And then people ask Jesus to ask him, are you the one who was to come, or should we accept someone else? What do you think about this one? Okay, maybe you think about something important in your life, or this is I remember about this question is, um, the John baptized served to his disciples and go ask Jesus this meaning. Okay, here is the Matthew chapter 11 verse 3 talk about. I read for you, ready to ask him, are you the one who was to come, or should we expect someone else? Do you think you needed someone, or you had to wait someone come back? Okay, I want to read for you about the current language here. Matheso sito asaputhani sibapala manutimile tevara dilo do sibao nera I neme pala ahead gane me baba kwala di bwa aga aklere neme pala ahead ga do men me baro baba kwala di bwa ga aklea kairo pagtete mara no pagtete mara ba ke ero data temile tininya tevra la no porga la ahe no pagta porga la ahe no who was to come porga la ahe no pero pekale kwa bakala religious Bible, and I want to read for you, my friends, my brother and sister. Today is I want to read for you about the Bible, Genesis chapter 49, Genesis chapter 49, verse 10 talk about here, the scepter will not depart from Judas, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until he comes to who is belonged, and the obedience of the nation is his. Okay. Pathinya sikolo tatir pile tamata lepawe naya tirpa sikolo. I want to come and read for you about the current language here. Okay. Little Mose Asado Luciqui Asapo Tassini Deva Pala Manudimile Devara Dilo Sopa Anoto Tahato Le Juda Wa Hita Tuta Thought Hatok Willow a Cockasoo Tuta Mahuma Pota He Do Pagomu Kadukana Agalulo Pagomuni Kadugana Agalulo Away Mitala me Porgale he your men meba who was to come. Away lo Tapita Mala Pama o Pale o Tanimatani the Thowata Thorny Permitana Purdy Ta Utha do Permitana Purdy Tapita Matil Pani Takaleta Demi Sikolo. I want to talk to you about that who was to come. It is a meaning about that you don't know Jesus coming, and you don't know about Jesus is powerful, or Jesus is come from God, or Jesus is prophet. You don't know about Jesus is someone talk about God. This is think about by yourself. I want to read for you more about here. Number chapter 24 verse 17 talk about little bit. I read for you here. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. a star will come out of Jacob, a scepter will raise up all Israel. He will crush the foreheads of Moab, the skew of all the sons of Seth. This is meaning. What is the meaning about that? I see him, but not now. Okay. I behold him, but not near. All right. I want to read for you about the current language here a little bit about them. Pagkala pagwalo, no? Pagkada malo le pakanyo kloni tewele manitimide, no? Tala number sitana metala le lui moshi asado kisi lui asapo tasin nuine no awai ne pakle phakwa no yatiba o basa kagane I tame ba yakwa o basa obu tame ba satapla katho ba le yakwa obu do sopa anoto tabo katho le Israel do katom ba mo a athana tapa do mahago kaye pwatero telo aweka mahago kuwe pwatero telo no awene pakropatsu patana patamupu le patakitama le patakitaki pusikolo we should think about carefully here is no right and wrong no pero pakle pakwa le I want to keep going the related Bible about here is a little bit. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 15 talk about the Lord your God will raise up for you and prophets like me from among your own brothers. You must listen to him. This is a Moses talking with to the Israel people should be listen the prophets the God raising from the dead the prophets you should listen to him okay you must listen to him Let us go to pakra le tapeta mate phala petamo bune Paine li yemoshi akopune awa paplati weda le li yemoshi sero si ho sebo si ye ne teba pwa le maniti mile tebra yuana ka saka de set widiga le ne dobu ekla di ya tu ni tuba dogana agli vitalo awe ni yuana ka sa yu ano ka sara we ne ka de set weda widiga le somushi atu Devara. When it all took about Dugana ugly guitar. When he made Tala a redo malo, but where I did palo. No. But Taumupuni, but ora palera, pakira, pa paper marano. Basanakiro, Tala pakra thinya, or Tala pakra nahu, Tala pakra patu patane, patamawa oveno. But then look up a bas, succomo petino pala, Tala kehe, casunya, Tala kamata, casunya. Nota le at the head of our casunya til panelo. We should think about Gora's high Gora. I'm talking about today is the Matthew chapter 11 verse 3 and talk about that ask hi are you the one who was to come or should we expect someone else so we expect someone it's the meaning about the Jesus and then people ask to Jesus are you the one or who came right or who was to come or we had to wait in someone have to come we understand about the Messiah is coming and the Judas okay but we know about the Jesus coming ready about nobody known he is the ones that God sent to the earth. Okay, I want to keep going to reading about high. I want to keep going to reading about the here is the I reading ready in the Deuteronomy chapter 24 verse 17. But Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 15. And I want to read more about the little bit. Here is, you know, here is, I want to read it in the Daniel chapter 9 verse 24. Talk about, I had to read it a little bit here. Daniel chapter 9 the verse 24. 77 are decrees for your people and your holy city to finish transgression, to put an end to sin, to atone for wickedness, to bring in everlasting righteousness, to see a vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy. This is Daniel chapter 9, the verse 24, talk about this thing. We understand about the Daniel is. I want to read a little bit about the current language here. Yeah, all the palo pagano cloni pay to sepolo. Devara dile. Pay so Daniela a sado qui a sapo kissiluni deva quadino. Ta nui de blo nui si pa athalo na pagomudo na we sosi go di to akamale takama do marketer ta deba do mapuma pleta le ta ago do de hen ta totalo atu yudo seha panota tile nyako do takatulo wi aklo do pu ta alo sosi katenilo away ni mita le pakete mala kamala kuibera tadeba no tadeba kamala kuita kamakete kuita deba no kamala weta kamano kamakete weta deba ni no do kamampu pleta le ta ago do de hen ta totalo atuyo se Kapanota tile nyako do ta takatulo wiklo do puta lo sosi katenilo aweka makete kele kese leta theta pai apunilo. Okay, I want to read for you about the English language in the Malachi chapter 3 the verse 1 to 3 talk about little bit here. I want to read for you. See, I will send my messengers who will prepare the ways before me. Then suddenly the Lord you are seeking to his temple, the messengers of the covenant, whom you desire will come, save the Lord Almighty. But who can endure the day of? Here, I want to read about the little bit. Okay, coming, who can stand when he appears? For he will be like a refiner, fires or lantern. So he will sit as an refiner and purifier of silver. He will purify the Levites and refine them like gold and silver. Then the Lord will have men who will bring the offering in righteousness. Remember, my friends, my brother and sister, Bolis, hi, Bollywood, hi, my friends. Okay, I want to read for you more about little bit in that. This is we understand about this. Bible is talk about the prepare the word mean. We know that John of Baptized prepare for the Jesus will. Okay. Pero lo pakanyo cloni. Pagle pakwa pay to simple. le le malaki asaro the asapoto to le thani teva parliament mile kwa yeka molo yeka ludaga do kateka to kleu kapula yemenya do kasa le tu hu o ke hesu atali hipu tatukala katukala ta olo akalolo aba tusa taga dale lo kwa ke hewe lo ta tumugo mu ajwa siweda do mu tanilo heni mimata o ke daga le do tu o prato do mimata ka set daga le agidi ma atadi pwa tu ta pho ami u tu do di pwa su ta kinya asa pya tu ni lo do kasin no di pwa ma pi do pwa ma so si atu do kama ka so pwa le wi pho do pui or di tu so si atu ni di tu akalu jwa lo ta lu to lo okay. I don't know about this, my friends, my brother. Okay. Away ni patinyal awake hergani kabaka soki wera takhle kase no pagdere mala che kala atakriwa tir phane kasu kasoki resapya no pakanyo tir phana pagdere mano no takhle kase ne takama ata panic khle no away kamaku we takhle kase lapa tinya lo tilo sele le malki sarutha sawte tilithani kwewe athone lo patinya kamaka sora pwata lo pale widegle ni me pwala amma ta keta mala yo ahipulo le dan hora kasa yo kama sosi awete no ka kasukwe pagdera mala kama kwi kala kasido didro kalita lo kasa yo agwan no. Okay, I want it all, but not for the Tadine Zulo, but thing yala Yesu ataheni, hele ke makaso, ta lula, Bethinia, Panapa Sikolo. Then the Lord's way have man who will bring offering in righteousness. We know, we understand about this thing. Okay. We understand about the sea. I will send my messengers who will appear the way before me. Mean this one is the John Baptized. We know this. Okay. Before me is who? This is John Baptized. Okay. I will send my messenger is the John Baptized. Okay. Then suddenly the Lord's seeing we come to his temple. The Lord, okay, the Lord's you are seeing we come to his temple. The messengers of the covenant. This is a messenger of the covenant. We understand who you deserves. We can say the Lord's Almighty. Okay, we understand this is meaningful. Here is the more about the John chapter 6, the verse 14 talk about a little bit here. I want to read for you here. After the people saw the miraculous sign that Jesus did, they began to say, surely this is the prophet who is to come into the world. Surely this is the prophet who is to come into the world. We know about the Jesus doing miracle thing. You know that a lot of people see. We understand about the Jesus feeding, and a lot of people, you know that, 4,000 people and 5,000 people. We understand this is a meaning about. You know that this is a people call about. This is a prophet. Moses talk about that. The God will be rising just like me, one prophet. Okay, that among your brother. We know too this one. Here is the current language. Le pakanyon le ko puni pakitete malapay ni le yuha sedo They was said who a several silune, Mata dinido, Puatapani, a tita panolola, Yesu mawe do siweda, away mean no, wheeler a kehesu hoku deganelo. This is exactly the prophet. This one is the right one. This is the right one. Okay, we don't need to wait any other one. Away ni mitala, but the low corner, ta agalawa. When a me water hala, lotty loss, le pagetamal, I can hear su hakuligani, oh, David, I didn't know. Who don't on a pakro patu patala, but tamo pudo, pakro lena. No pakro sukumono, pakro tinya, but tamo pulo, talita kepunilo. Okay, liso sini, over dodu yani, let an huda pakabali, with a sort of paketinya. No, you can do tinya, feel the tamo. The Bible is a lot of related verse and we had to keep going this step by step, and you should know, and it's this way. Now we don't do like that. We don't understand clearly about the Matthew chapter 1 to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We don't know about the so many things. We just reading about the written only. We don't learn about the the before the things 6,000 years ago, maybe more than this. We don't know about it. This is a gospel. Nobody exactly know what time is this. Okay, and then who create God too? Nobody know about this. We can't find it. Okay, but we understand about something important thing. We should know who was to come. Who was to come. This is a meaning about this is great thing. We should think about carefully in our hearts and then our mind, and we should take care everything about in the world happen. But remember, my friend, my brother and sister, I think you know a lot of them better than me, but the truth is nobody know about that. The truth, once you know the truth, you never thirsty again. You never go far away from God. Exactly, my friends, my brother and sister. Today, this lesson, Matthew chapter 11, verse 3, to ask him, who are you the one who was to come? Are you the one who was to come, or should we expect someone else? You don't need to expect someone else, only just Jesus. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much, my friends, my brother and sister. God bless you. God bless your family. You have a good day, every person. Moya suke turki mo kasayo kelera na tulo titamo purke mo kasayo a ora tulo titale take punirke tabre do malo teninya ni lo tila tala kimano. See you next